early of this quick two-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Eric Bailey is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Leading off with a
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here's a pop-up now. Gallardo is calling for it. He's got it one away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Elbert is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. Gallardo is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Bird.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Eric Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Steven Souza.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here it comes. Down the 3rd baseline. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Tilson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Charlie Tilson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll start this one at 274. 9 homers and 47 RBIs. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Into the box now, Sam Johnson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Elbert is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in to try it again. Tony Kemp 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tony Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Knuckleball, and this one dances in and just about conks him. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Arismendi Alcantara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. A windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Elbert is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Ready for another chance? Eric Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steven Souza.
Fouled back. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now here it comes. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now they're on. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Charlie Tilson.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box, Jet Bandy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Jet Bandy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And now a pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in, Sam Johnson.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Now some movement
Sam
out in the Milwaukee
Johnson.
bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again. Tony Kemp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tony Kemp.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Center fielder, Arismendi Alcantara.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
third baseman.
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop. He is out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Hilbert is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Steven Souza.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And the pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in once again, Charlie Tilson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Charlie Tilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering, and he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the ninth. Down in order go the Tribe. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Sam Johnson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hawk over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
0-1. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now. Arismendi Alcantara. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Little chopper back to the mound.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Number 28, third baseman.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Brewers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Bobo Brown wins for a league high 19th time this year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. They left 22 men on base.